The finance manager at a college noticed that the average salary of the faculty members has been increasing for the past 10 years. The average salary in thousands of dollars for the arts and humanity faculty is modeled by the function f, which is the graph, where x is the number of years since the manager began recording data. The average salary in thousands of dollars for science and engineering faculty is modeled by the function g of x, and let me try that again. The average salary in thousands of dollars for science and engineering faculty is modeled by function g, where x is the number of years since the manager began recording data. And which statement is true about the salaries of faculty members as x increases? Well, if we take a quick look at this and we type this in, I just want to remind you it's 15 times the cubed root. So if we go over here to functions, and then we want to be in miscellaneous, and then we can type in the cubed root, and I need to go back and look at the problem now. X minus 4. And then, one more time, plus 40. And we can't really see this, but what we're looking at here again is we want to look at the two pictures. So when we look at this graph, it's slowly increasing over time for the arts and the humanities. When we do eventually hit the minus sign and we start seeing our picture here, really specifically what we're looking at is really from time 0 here, which is the y-intercept. We are going up very, very quickly in this particular graph. So when we go back to Edmentum, it says as x approaches positive infinity. So we are going right on the graph. The average salary for science and engineering faculty will always be greater than the average salary for the arts and humanities, which isn't necessarily true. As x approaches positive infinity, the average salary for arts and humanities faculty will always be greater. Definitely not true. As x approaches positive infinity, the average salary for science and engineering faculty will eventually be greater than the average salary for arts and humanities. And I don't even think that it's going to be very eventually. I think it's very quickly. I think that's true. But let's just look at this last choice here. As x approaches positive infinity, the average salary for arts and humanities faculty will eventually be greater than. No, that is not true. And again, just to look here, we grow very quickly for the science and the engineering.